Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to Retirement Survival TV. We have got a great episode for you planned today. Hope you're having a great day. We'll jump right into it. We don't want to waste your time. Today we're going to talk about the importance of safety of a portfolio. Again, I don't know a whole lot about this, so I'm kind of learning, as you probably are, from him as well. But as a woman, I know a lot of us sometimes we tend to worry about things, or maybe it's just me, but I worry a lot as far as monthly budgeting and making sure you have enough money to cover the bills and things like that. I know a lot of women control the finances in their households, and especially if you're getting up older in years, I can imagine it is a strong sense of worry on your minds to make sure that you've got enough income to carry out for the rest of your life, much less leave something on to your family, as I'm sure you want to.
Yeah.
And I'm sure the biggest thing that impacts your portfolio is loss of principal, I guess is what you say, and that stops you from being able to relax. You're constantly worried. Right. So today we're going to talk about safety. So I just want Tripp to kind of talk for a second about as he talks to his clients and potential clients, their concerns about safety, what he runs into, and some suggestions and tips for making sure you have safety and peace of mind.
Yep, that sounds good. First and foremost, let me just start out. I had an email the other day from a client out of the state of North Carolina, wondering how do we do business? Am I licensed to do business in different states?
Yeah.
And I am licensed to do business in every single state in the union, so kind of ease your mind on that. So when the client also said, if you can do business in my particular state, how do we do that? Do you fly here? No, I don't particularly fly there, actually. But
unless it's to like Miami or LA.
She wants
then I'm tagging along.
Yeah. But with technology, we can do everything: phone, fax, email, overnight, for documents and that kind of thing. So very simple, very efficient. My clients love that. Sometimes they don't want somebody coming in and sitting at the kitchen table with them. Some do, some don't.
Right.
So I want to kind of get that out of the way. I'm licensed in every state, can do business in every state, and we do business in a whole bunch of different states currently. So I want to kind of get that out of the way there. One thing that I do want you to understand is I'm not a product pusher. I know a lot of advisors and brokers out there are more product pushers, and I like to look at myself as offering solutions. And the analogy that I love to use is like the doctor. If you go see your doctor, and if you're in the mature market over 65, between say 60 and 85, I guess, then you may have had to see, a physician fairly recent, maybe a checkup or something like that. But typically their method of operation is you'll tell him what's going on, and he'll give you a diagnosis, and then he will treat the ailment with what? With a prescription. And I read recently that out of the clients that actually go see, or the patients, I should say, that go see doctors, like 90% of them go get that prescription filled, and of that 90, like 75% of them go on the way home and get it filled. So they're taking the expert's advice there, and that's certainly what I do. I just want people to understand that we don't put everybody in a cookie cutter approach there. We don't, again, we're not peddling products. We diagnose every single case, individually, because everybody's at a different stage, everybody has different needs, that kind of thing. So, based on that ailment and that diagnosis, hey, we offer a solution and try to, because you can call me, I guess, the financial doctor. But as Wendy alluded to, all I deal with is safe money alternatives. So I don't particularly like seeing my clients in the stock market. I kind of look at it, and it's kind of a slang term, as legalized gambling. I guess that comes with the fact that me and Wendy hate to lose money so much. We don't even keep our monies in the stock market, and we're not even at the retirement age there. So the only thing that I ever recommend are safe money alternatives. Kind of a description of myself, I guess, would be a safe money specialist. I've had some clients call me that. So I just want you to realize we'll never put your money at risk. I think it was Will Rogers said, that it's not so much return on principal as much as it is return of principal. And so if you're watching this, you're obviously in the retired market and you don't want to lose, and a lot of you can't afford to lose anything because you don't have time to make it up. So,
Right.
we've got a lot of different strategies. Again, I work exclusively on income planning and tax-free wealth transfer. And again, there are always safe money recommendations there. Most of my clients, if not all, I would say fall into the category of savers instead of investors. If you're
Right.
big into investing, I'm probably, and not probably, in fact, I'm not your guy. And there's a lot of guys out there that encourage you to invest and still stay in the market. I just never wanted that phone call, and Wendy can attest. I didn't want somebody calling me and saying, why did you lose 10 or 20,000 in my portfolio this month? Or,
Right.
the market tanked. What are we going to do? And all these, I've got some friends who are brokers, and they tell me about those phone calls, and I always think, I'm glad I'm in safe money, alternatives there. So,
Yeah.
we're going to be making more videos and covering more things in detail, but I think we've gotten, a long way down the road today. So,
And I think from what you shared with me, coming home from seeing a lot of clients are in the stock market, and they are there because their advisor has suggested that's the best place for them to put their monies. And sometimes they don't even know there's other options that are safe but can get them a good rate of return. They're
Right.
just in it because that's what their advisor said to do.
Yeah.
So I encourage you to educate yourself as you're doing now by watching these videos, and realizing there are other options that allow you to sleep at night.
Right.
When I hear stock market, I just immediately think, roller coaster.
Yeah.
And nobody wants to go through that in their minds, especially at an older age when they're needing that stable income for life.
Right. Yeah, I mean, if you're watching this and safety and peace of mind are key concerns for you, then we might have something to talk about and have a conversation about. But again, if rolling the dice and love, that up and down feeling, and if you were in the market in 01 and 08 and 09, obviously it went way down. I had a client recently, and you know who I'm referring to, and she lost $20,000, in the course of a couple of days.
Yeah.
So we just repositioned, all of her assets, and she's already told me, Tripp, I sleep way better at night, and I don't have to worry about opening the statement every month, wondering what's going on. Is it up? Is it down? And again, she's in her late 60s, and she's not in the phase of accumulation now. She's in the phase of preserving and then passing on money tax-free to her kids and her grandkids. But we also wanted to make sure she had enough money, that she wasn't going to outlive that. And we've guaranteed that. It was a very, very simple process, and I just enjoy those testimonies, and we get a lot of them. So, again, peace of mind, that's what we offer, solutions for peace of mind and safety.
Yeah.
So, and we enjoy it. It's a great time. So,
yeah. So hopefully you got some things out of today's episode. Looks like we're over time, but I will leave you with this. What is it? An old saying says, "Safety first."
Safety
So
first.
just keep that in mind, and we will see you tomorrow. Have a great day.
We always go over time. Sorry about that. It's supposed to be around 5 minutes. I know we're over. We'll get you
Yeah.
next time.